Kobe bought out the theaters a few weeks ago. And Kobe and I have had an incredible, funny relationship throughout the years of bagging on each other and talking about sports. But when he presented the movie, his smile was different. He was moving different. I was like, man, I like this new Kobe. He was on a different path. And so the mentality, most definitely. And I don't think people really knew how much we loved Kobe until he was gone. And then his wonderful daughter and the other people that were on that helicopter is just it's gut wrenching. So we try as best we can to pull some good out of it. It's tough. My own kids saw Kobe the day before because they go to Mamba. We go to Mamba Sports Academy. That's where we work out. So for them, it's still we are still consoling them, and sometimes it's hard because we understand the press and everything like that. So like for them, I just try to say, just concentrate on and pray for the people that lost, the people that are going through what they're going through, and sort of like, because I had to turn the TV off because we started talking about so much other stuff because people was trying to get clicks and likes and things like that. And all we wanted to do was mourn those people, mourn our friend. And so that's what my mentality is, to try to just consistently, when we think about him and those other 8 people, that we think about them in a like me coming from Texas, like my grandmother said, hold him, And so it's so tough, but God bless.
Next question, sorry, down over here to the right. First of all, Jamie,
Love you.
I really want to know, my mother said if I saw you to let you know that she's always been praying for you.
Well, you tell your mother I love her and keep on praying, and I'll be praying back. Thank you. That's an easy question. Thank you so much. Well, hey, listen, I'm praying for all y'all too. Thank you. We are on a train that we would have to turn around on a dime, and it's so much to unpack. We have people that are against us because of the way we look, but they've also, and I'm writing a book about it called Residue, and residue is called slave residue. Because of that slavery that we went through, we sort of turn on ourselves, and we become desensitized to seeing a black man or a black woman killed or in a dire situation. Until we come to the realization that some of the things that we're doing, we gotta turn the satellite a little bit. Remember in the 60s, what the music was about. Music was about issues and struggle and coming out. The 70s, the music was about, my parents, watching them have a good time. And my father now challenges me and says, what are you guys talking about? So sad when I saw Pop Smoke, who I just saw 2 weeks ago. I'm talking to this young man, found out he went to college, found out that his mom is a pastor. So it's so much to unpack. We can't unpack it during this question, but all I can say is that we have to pay attention more, and we have to change we have to change the narratives. I know it's so tough because when we get on our Instagram, it's easy to put our thumbs to work, and then we leave it. But we got to be on the streets. We got to be on. That's why with Brian Stevenson, every year we're going down to his initiative, Equal Justice Initiative in Alabama. Come see us, because what we're doing is taking our kids to these incredible monuments that documented slavery, documented what we went through, so they could maybe feel that, so that younger generation will have something else to talk about, have something else to sing about. and we got to start loving ourselves a little more. It's a tough thing, hard to unpack, but I know we can get it. It's just that you got to keep. I mean, I can't tell. I'm sitting with that dude 2 weeks ago, and what are we? You know, what is your? I don't know the solution. You know what I'm saying? But I know that at a certain point, we got to stop doing the things that we do and try to uncomfortably change some of our ways, if that makes sense. This means more than anything. For one, I've never looked at awards anyway, but we're happy when that happens. We're happy when the Academy Award acknowledges, and that's fine. But I never look to, if I don't get nominated, I say, this award right here, when you look into that audience and you look at all of them talented people, first of all, you got to be special for them to like you. Because the talent is, I mean, when you look out and you see everybody that could do everything that you do. I made the joke about my cousin could do something about, my cousin do the same thing. It's true. This is the most important because it comes from us. So when we think about the other side of the street so much, somehow within our performances, we try to curtail, well, maybe they'll see us for this. We just got to keep doing what we do. And this right here means everything because I tell people all the time, I'm going out to do my stand-up. If I don't look out and see 10,000 black people, I feel I'm in trouble because I got to have that first. The black people got to laugh at me first and then to go out. So the most important thing to me is my black fans. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have my black fans, I literally, or we literally don't have nothing. Makes sense? When I do music, I got a few guys I mess with. I got Tank, I got Lonnie, I got I got a lot of cool. So we're gonna drop some music. I got 2 new artists that's coming out too, Jay Young and Sailor. So we're gonna keep doing the music and stay active, and just try to get something popping. Thanks. Well, yes, I love that whole presentation. Don't have the release date, but we've been working on this book, and it's Residue, and it explains a lot of what we go through. You got to understand, I teach my kids, think about it, you can ask any black person, black kid, when did they free the slaves? They may not know. They don't know what Juneteenth is. We use it for a hashtag, but this book and what we're working on will give you the reason why they don't know. Because it is a subliminal thing that we don't want to see that. We don't want to hear about that. We don't want a slave movie. We say all the time, we don't want to see a slave movie. I say we should see them all. I say we should keep doing them because if you think about it, on the other side of town, Schindler's List, our Jewish friends, they every single couple of years do something about their heritage and their struggle. What happens with Residue is they make you feel bad about talking about where you came from. They make you feel bad about that. So we say, man, I don't want to see no other slave movie. Well, why not? Because you can walk into the street right now and ask any black person, when did they free the slaves? Oh, man. So our book will attack that. And I say, anything that is black and teaching us about our history, we got to dive in head first and keep doing it because me being 52, but me being older, my experience with black culture is different from my daughter. It's different from my youngest daughter. So they don't know. So we have to continuously give them the stories, give them what we need so they can grow and understand their history. All of my daughter, my friends' daughters, all of us, they be at the crib, 18, 20 of them. I sit them down, we got these Black History cue cards. I say, y'all turn your Fortnite off. Get up in these cue cards. And this is one kid, he works, I won't say his name, but he gives me, every time he see me, he give me some black cue cards. Take this to your kids. We got to continue to do that and understand because of that residue keeps us from learning about ourselves, because if we did know about it, we would change the way we move. change some of our music, change some of the things that we do. All right, I'm running for president.